not call this a saucy campaign. Not at all.
Anyhow.
Oh, stream's back up.
Yes, hopefully.
Yes.
Let's just cross our fingers just for a second. Please, stream gods, work with us.
I see our names lighting up. Your face is moving.
All right, let me just keep moving for a little bit. Hey.
I see.
Okay.
There we go.
Technology really is the hardest part of D&D, everybody. Thank you very much, however many viewers I still have, for being patient. And I completely understand if you left and need to come back later. Or come back at all. I love you. So, as I was saying before, I wasn't saying anything because we were introducing ourselves, and the last person that I heard was Nabera. Nabera, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
How much did get heard?
You got back, and your parents said, "Hey, you should get married," and you're like, "No," and you left.
Okay, and after I said that, this is my first time being back since I left.
Yes.
So this is gonna be fun tonight, y'all.
We love a bit of family drama.
Amen. Okay. Next is Mad God Cthulhu. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Wayland?
So, I am the Mad God Cthulhu, and one of the many characters is... Oh, hold on 1 second.
Oh, here comes the voice.
Oh boy.
Hopefully.
Or he had like pizza at the door, which is totally fine too. Actually, if he did have pizza at the door, that just reminds me of how much I miss in-person games. Because like somebody would bring food. Oh, there he is. Was it pizza?
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's opening the door. Alright, let me see. So where was I? Alright, so I am the Mad God Cthulhu, and I'll also be playing one of my many characters. Wayland Thurstone. A half-elf wizard warlock. Order of the Scribe Wizard. Great Old One warlock. And actually I'll also be playing his familiar, a jewel named Lunch.
Nice. Well, welcome. Welcome back for Wayland and Lunch. And Little Warrior, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Theron, the mountain speaker Thulavi?
Hello. I'm Little Warrior, and I'm bringing Theron to the metaphorical table. He is Goliath.
He is strong.
He is
Indeed,
powerful.
He is strong.
And he is trouble, which is 10 times of what makes this game so much fun. All right.
Yes.
Thank you guys very much for the introduction. You as the caravan, which is our viewers, can actually contribute to the game just as much as our players can. Just by looking in the chat and looking at the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see a little purple bubble. Those are called trouble bubbles. Every time that you want to influence the game somehow by granting the caravan wealth, supplies, weapons, inspiration card, a healing yodel, which is a single d4 to any character, unleashing the archers to try to kill stuff, or throwing a airship bombardment, which is a fireball for free. You can simply contribute your points and help the caravan grow a little bit more. Your bubble stock is back. You feel good, man. All right. So over the holidays, I'm going to try to be doing a little bit more reruns so that this way you guys can see our past exploits and our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful players going through some really harrowing challenges, both mentally and dicily. All right.
So one thing, Biz.
Yes.
Looking on the stream, it does say under Wayland human rather than half elf. It looks like
I should have changed. I've changed that 3 times subtly, and I've never fixed the half elf part. All right, I'll fix that. Thank you.
Ish.
So, as I try to type words and narrate at the same time, which is really hard to do, actually. So I'm not even going to try. Done.
If you guys ever want to join these games, come join our Discord located right at the top of the screen.
Right there. Tiny.cc/Bizarchus. So, yep, I made half-elf and then I deleted the Whizlock part. Okay, there. Fixed it. Technology, man. Woo. Okay. So, as you all are being led down with this cavalcade and escort towards the Emerald Palace, you are going across what appears to be hundreds of tiny and monochromatic buildings. You see that the walls and rooftops are all the same color, and you can see now clearly that most of these buildings are made from some kind of wood, where stone is something that you're very used to seeing in all the other buildings that you've come from. So here you're seeing that most everything here is sustainable, and some kind of natural resource that has been used and turned. You find yourself walking underneath one of these massive floating land masses. As you do so, you notice that there are actual dwellings. And there seems to be beautiful carvings out of each side of this. It looks like these floating land masses aren't just land masses. It looks like these are homes, or maybe something more. Beneath the ones that you go across, you notice a large tower. This large tower touches the very bottom tip of each one of these land masses that float. You can see, though, clearly these land masses go back and forth and actually move and bend the top of these towers. So whatever these land masses are, they are free. They are not tethered to anything. These towers are merely there so that they can provide access up. As you look across these buildings, you notice that there is a very stringent structure to everything. In the very center, there appears to be large fountains, very beautifully decorated. Each one of them has what appears to be water gathering receptacles. And you notice that there are troughs that go from each one of these fountains that flow constantly towards each section of these small living dwellings that is kind of like a spider web. As you take a look at each one of them, you notice that the water is crystal clear, to the point of you can see the decorations of the channels from below. It looks like each one of the domiciles that are here actually is receiving water through each one of these troughs. Not technically indoor plumbing, but kind of. You're also noticing that there is a kind of pressure that runs down each of these channels, because this is not a perfect plane. This is not a perfect zero altitude plane that they run across. There is actual slopes going up and down to keep with the natural order of the land. And you're actually seeing that the pressure and water pressure seems to be constant, which you know to be something of a oddity and goes against the laws of physics. As you look towards the rest of the civic buildings that are here, you can see that there is almost a palindromic effect to either side of Eldid'Amin. When you look at one school that is to your right, there is a wizard school there's an Arcanum to your right. All the way on the other side of town, there is an Arcanum as well in the exact same orientation. Although they are the same type of building built in the exact same way, the people that come in and out of them are very, very different. You're noticing that the people that come in and out of these buildings are wearing very ornate robes, but they're wearing them color-coded, as they have their interior frock that looks whitish, a little bit more of a silver or pearl. They have an exterior frock that looks more blue, and they have an alb that goes across their shoulders that looks more yellow. On the other side of town, you can't exactly tell what color that they are, but you know that it's a completely different type of color scheme. As Nerbera tells you, every different civic building here has a color code. As you find your way and you eventually go into one of the temples, you find a temple of Mistra. And as you go into the first temple, that leads you into the first few buildings of the Emerald Palace. The Emerald Palace is comprised of at least 24 extremely tall spires. Spires that are taller than any of the natural trees that you've ever seen in your life. To this point, they're probably about 800 feet tall, which you know to be an amazing feat of engineering for anybody, really. So as you are doing your best to wrap your head around the grandioseness of this town, you are led into a large foyer. Inside, you see hundreds of soldiers, all of whom are in very brightly colored gold and yellow armors, of which are extremely tall. You see them slanted backwards. You also see that their shields have 2 spokes in either side, and there are 2 crossed spears that point out from the top left, and they cross at the very top. You notice that each one carries a different heraldic crest on the front. Although the weapons and armor all appear to be the exact same, the heraldic crests on the front of the shield all appear to be different. As you are led in between these hundreds of soldiers, you eventually see what appears to be a throne room. There is only one seat. The seat is massive. It looks like it should hold somebody who is gargantuan in size. But as you see Enel Els Amin simply running up and literally having to scale the cushion in order to get on top eventually. They sit down, they cross their legs, cross their arms, and say, "Thank you to my guests. Thank you all very much. I will now speak with my personal guests privately. Just myself. Thank you." And you see everybody make a very large bow. But they don't leave. They raise their hands again. "Thank you very much for staying. I appreciate it. But pray go." They make another very large bow. No one moves. They cross their arms again and go, "Hey guys, do you think you can help me out just a little bit? Do you have the thing that makes my voice really loud? I don't know that one yet."
That's thaumaturgy, I believe the spell is you trying to ask for. Yet I do not have that one, unfortunately. And I just want to say that, I see what everyone here is doing. It's amazing the amount of disrespect that your subjects are willing to show you. I guess that's must be common over here.
Very quietly, she says, "Okay. In the nicest way, shut up. All right, hang on.
I wink
I'm
up
gonna do
at
something.
them
Okay. You wink.
and do a little thing, because I do have at-will thaumaturgy.
Okay. Do you cast it on them?
Yes,
Okay.
for 1 minute.
Okay. As that happens, she's like, "Okay, shut up." And all of a sudden you hear, "Shut up!" And it's like, Sorry. Everyone, go pray. Get out. And then you see them all looking back and forth at each other, and they're like, "Oh, clank, 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 clank." And the sound, the cacophony of 1,000 soldiers' feet and armors clanging together as they all try to exit out 2 very, very thin doors. About 2 minutes go by, and then eventually everybody leaves, and you are alone with Enel Els Amin. After a little bit, you see that they're sort of putting their hand on their fist, and, well, that took a lot longer than I expected. "Hi. Nice to meet all of you.
The feeling is mutual.
So I understand that we have a returner. Nabera, right? Your parents are Felie and Jere, right?
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, I kind of have them coming back really soon because I knew that you guys were going to be coming. And since they know that you're a part of this caravan that helped save Felden's birth, like, I was all about it. So I just said, like, hey, your daughter's coming back. Why don't you come on over and see him? I have a whole, like, awesome party set up for you guys. It's going to be great. I have a whole little room. It can fit at least, like, I think 30. So I think you should have more than enough space. And then we got a bunch of great food. It's going to be awesome. And then, like, I have some books and a few things that I've been writing. If you got some time, like, look it over. But if you got any other questions, like, please just let me know. Yeah, and if there's, like, anything that I can, help with, is there, like, anything that we can, that, like, adventuring stuff that I can, I don't know, just like be hands or something?
Well, might not be quite as exciting as all that, but for the sake of ceremony, what should we address you as? We wouldn't want to offend anyone.
Oh, the great spirit Amin. At least that's what everybody tells me I am. I don't really feel it though.
Well then, on behalf of the caravan, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Great Spirit Amin.
And to you. You see them stand up, give a bow, a curtsy, twirl around 3 times, and then throw something behind their shoulder. And then they say, I never know what I'm supposed to do. So that's all respectful stuff in some culture. Anyway, so I have something that I would love for you all to do, if you don't mind.
We are at your beck and call.
Perfect. I was hoping that you would say that because everybody says that. Here's what I want to do. I invited some people over from Barrel Tour, at least the people that I think are going to be able to, really get us together. I just want us to, like, have a feeling of togetherness and friendship and as close to family as possible. So I invited some of the good families from over there. I invited some of the knock-noggins, and I invited a few of the Robidoux, and I wanted to see if we can, like, really get everybody, tight and try to, like, do a united front against all of this Amiri stuff, So I was trying to, like, make that happen, and it's kind of not happening. So, yeah, I want to, like, here's the issue. You know how, like, you invite all of your friends to a party, but you only like 20 of them? Yeah, it's like that. See, like, there's only a few people that are really causing me a lot of problems. So I'm a little worried because my Spymaster is, like, telling me that there's some corruption in the city. And I don't know what to do with that. So I just kind of leave him to do it. If you can help me in the city, I will give you free reign. I will give you my pass. I will give all of this, anything that I can do. You can come and go from the palace as much as you want. However, you can't, like, sleep here because, only nobles sleep here. So Nabera can, but I'm sorry, none of you guys can. You're just not a part of the club yet. But there's always a chance. You just have to be, like, super, super elvish. And other stuff, but I don't want to get into. I'm trying to change it. I'm going to change it. Everything's going to be fine. Anyway, here's this.
I'm gonna like you being here.
And they turn around, and she hands off this large chest. As she hands it off, she takes it from behind her, and it looks like she's going to throw it at you, and it's huge. So as she throws it in your direction, it slowly floats down towards you. As you all grab it, Theron catches it in his arms, and it weighs nothing. And then it starts to weigh a little bit more. And then it gets a little heavier. You see Enel Els Amin say, that's going to get really heavy in like... Now. Poof! And all of a sudden, oh, God. You're holding what feels like at least 100 pounds.
Oof. I'm just gonna place this down here.
Okay, as you do
I set it
so...
right in front of me.
Okay, as you do so, the top of it pops open, and you notice that there are hundreds of these small badges. Each one of them appears to be made of some kind of white glittering metal. Each one appears to have a specific heraldic crest on it. Nerbera tells you that is of the royal family.
Thank you.
You see Enel Els stand up. You're welcome. Keep those on you at all times, and you'll be allowed wherever. Just do me a favor. Don't use this thing as like a, hey, I'm this. You got to give me all your money. Because that's robbery, and we'll probably throw you in jail for that.
Duly noted.
Okay.
I will try to keep them in line.
I just wanted to say it out loud. You know, sometimes people need to hear it.
Great, Chair. I will keep them in line as best as I can, but it has been a while since I have been here.
True. Oh, there's been a lot more commerce that's come through here. So, you know, almost all of our merchants are brand new. So if you ever want to find any place, like, show them that, and maybe they'll even give you a discount because they like just want to come over and hang out.
Keep that in mind.
Sweet. And all of you all can come over and hang out like anytime. Just tell them you're here on official business to regarding the war. Yeah, regarding the war. Say that, and then they'll let you right in.
Of course, the war.
So, by the way, Felie and Jure are probably going to be the best people for you to talk to regarding, you know, the whole craziness of the town. Our Spymaster is probably going to come in soon. His name is Lamont. Can I send him over at the same time, or would that be too weird?
That depends on you, Nerbera, I'd say.
Okay, then I'll send them at the same time. I appreciate that. All right, that's going to take up so much less time. Anyway, I got to go eat because I haven't had any lunch yet. All right, see you later. This has been awesome. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. And all of a sudden,
your meal.
They just poof, completely gone. Have totally disappeared.
Well then. But speaking of your family, Nerbera, I suppose I should give this back to you. I'd say as I pull out the patch of her family crest I found back in Feldensburg. Wanted to wait
thank
until
you.
fully recovered.
Oh, yes, I would probably be in a lot of trouble if I had lost that. Thank you, Marish.
Of course. Well, sounds like things are going to be quite interesting around here.
Just a little bit.
Although, can't wait to go and see Parpy again. To knock noggins.
Definitely. I have missed Parpy.
Okay. So in the meantime, are you going to spend time going elsewhere in order to do something? Or are you going to wait for Felie and Jure to arrive with Lamont?
Did they say how much longer?
It would probably not take too much longer.
We should wait for them.
Yeah, we better. Let's go ahead and we'll wait.
Okay.
But tackle this elephant now before much longer.
All right. So, as you all wait, it only takes about an hour and a half for a very tall, very slender, very familiar elf to come back into the main throne room. As you see this elf, your memory is piqued because you remember seeing this elf as the bartender inside Silderville. Knowing that he was a little bit too good with those knives from before, now you can see as to why. He is the Spymaster for Eldid'Amin. He sees you. Oh, interesting. So now I see that you guys have made a little bit more of a name for yourselves.
We've gotten around.
I can see that. My condolences for your legs.
Much obliged.
But
Oh no, I didn't mean to say that.
no worries.
I don't care.
But in my line of work, a slip of the tongue can mean a lot. Just so you know. Your parents won't be joining us. At least, not for a little while until I can talk to you.
Oh.
So, exactly. I told them to wait in the tea room. That's where we're supposed to be meeting anyway, but I knew where you were going to be. My name is Lamont. Let me tell you a little bit about a story I've heard. I can neither confirm nor deny the story. But rumors are very, very useful here, and oftentimes actionable. This is a story about many naughty little mice. These little mice got the taste of sugar. And as they got the taste for sugar, all they wanted was the next sweet. They hunted for it. They stole it off of other people's tables. They took it out of the hands of those they should not have taken it from. They were sold it by merchants that should not have sold candy. They took it from the honeybees. They built their own hives, hoping that the bees would make the sugar for them. And every day they grow fatter. Well, these mice seem to have lost their taste for just sugar and are now going for something much stronger. Now going for something much more dangerous. Now going for something much more... much more darker. When the cacao nibs that they're looking for are being shipped in from somewhere very, 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 very poorly. What's the best word for this? Very poorly chosen on their part. Well, it creates not only a conflict for the stomach, but it's hard for all of us to stomach what they're doing during a wartime. The more that they buy, the more that they try to buy from anywhere that they can. And I'm sad to say that they're starting to bring in far darker chocolates here. This is a big problem for us. We happen to know of a place where they are trying to sell these very, very dark chocolates. And we need the sweets to go away. Even better, we need the mice to be exposed. One way or another. I know I only speak in metaphor and hyperbole, but what's a Spymaster to do?
Well, such greedy mice in such a beautiful city certainly cannot be allowed.
Oh, exactly.
So, sounds like you need a group of exterminators. We have many such talents.
I figured you would. Now that you have the badge, why don't I provide you the carrot? I will give you 500 gold for every group of mice you expose. For every family you expose, 500 gold. For every individual mouse, 200 gold. For every sweets dealer, 2,000 gold. How does that sound?
More than generous.
Yes. The job must be done, the job must be paid.
Mm-hmm. Good. We understand each other then.
Spymaster, I do have a question.
Of course.
Am I getting from the story that these mice are some of the families here?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. That would be very, very, very treasonous for me to say. And I don't think that should ever leave your lips. Just as a Spymaster to a family friend.
Very well.
Metaphors and riddles, metaphors and riddles. Smoke and daggers. So we play the game.
Yes, we will.
Oh, trust me, you will not have to play any games here. Well, maybe just a few. Now, Felie, it's been a pleasure. I'll bring in your parents.
Thank you.
As that happens, you feel something in your pocket rustle.
Everyone's pockets, or
Just Nibera.
Mine. I check to see what it is.
Okay. You see a single small slip of paper. On it says, "The unicorn's artifacts and relics. There is a basement."
Okay.
All
I
right.
slide it back into my pocket.
All right. Do you share it with
You
the
know,
rest of the party?
wait.
I'll wait until we're away, back in the caravan.
I'll use my awakened what's it called? Awakened mind to whisper to telepathically speak to her. To Nabera and ask her, now what prey are you hiding? What was in that note?
The location of where we will start. But we will discuss this after we meet my parents.
I nod. Very
Ro-
good.
Ro-
Very
Ro-
good.
Rose, you get a card of inspiration for understanding the subtext of the Spymaster.
Go ahead and flip it because I already had one.
You can gift it to
Oh,
another
boy.
player to hold if you wish.
Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I had one, but I don't because I think I may have lost it.
Okay.
When I died, because I know I had one before I died, but it wasn't in my sheet.
Okay, I trust you. So you have a second one. You can flip it or you can gift it to someone else.
I'll flip it.
Let chaos reign.
Roll me a D10. Maresh, you're 1 and 2. Grunge, you're 3 and 4. Nabera, 5 and 6. Waylon, 7 and 8. Theron, 9 and 10. I heard the whoop. I just didn't see it roll. Oh, 5. Okay, so it's Nabera. You level up.
Hey, let's go.
Ain't that a way?
Very nice.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
awesome. Okay, there's no more leveling up with cards today, but that's... Oh, nice. Okay. Totally random, but it does happen. Do you want to continue in Ranger? I'm going to proactively roll a d10. Or I'm going to freeze again, and we're going to wind up losing the session. I hope not. Okay, so I rolled a 5 if you're going to do that.
I kind of want to go on into and now I'm just like totally spacing.
Okay, well, take your time, and in the meantime, we'll continue the RP. I just rolled a d10 proactively, so if you're going to roll into anything else, I'll just go ahead and roll the d8, the d6, and the d12.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you wait, eventually Jarrah and Felie come in, and you see that now your parents are just now starting to sprout a little bit more color into their lives. You see that your father has now dyed his hair jet black with some green streaks that come out the top. You see that your mother has done the reverse. Emerald green hair with some black streaks going straight back. And they seem to be color coordinating their robes to match with the same colors that you had left with, as they match with sort of a very beautiful light leather top. And you see that their robes are draped with what appears to be some sort of deer hide. You also notice that the silks that they wear underneath are more on the formal side. However, they're colored more in the sense of tie-dye than anything else that you've seen. As they come up, they're Bera, darling, welcome home. Oh, it's been so wonderful to see you. Mwah, mwah. And you see your mother come by. It's like, oh dear, I thought I'd lost you. It's so good to see you again. Oh.
Hello, Mom and Dad.
Everybody except for Nabera, roll me an insight check. Okay, so Grunge is still going to roll. Cool. Okay. Just waiting on Theron.
Hold on a sec, I'm having to eat.
No worries. It seems that Roll20 and everything else is being a problem today. You can just roll a d20 if you need to.
I blame sun flares.
Oh, do we have
it
any
won't
today?
show up on it won't show up on my on the thing, and I even rolled earlier to make sure, but it says 22.
It says 22? Okay, I trust you.
And I was about to say, and the organizer can verify that.
No, it's no problem. I trust you. So, Maresh and Theron, as you all are looking at this, Grunge and Wayland are a little bit in their own heads right now because of, where they come from. You two, since adventuring for a long time, this is weird. Like, all of this stuff is very new. These colors are new. Like, you've seen dye jobs done before. They must have just gotten this because it's all very, very fresh. Not only that, but the leather work is very patchy and also a way too flippant. It looks like somebody kit bashed a whole bunch of like things that were cool once into one outfit. You also notice that the mother sounds like she's crying, but there are no tears. And her face does not change color. As they continue to smother Nerbera, it's so wonderful to see you, dear. Oh, and they tap her on the back of the head. You can see the Jure does tower over both of them at 8'10", and you can see that Felie is much, much shorter at about only 7 feet. But as you're watching all of this very big Fearbolg love hug, they bring you all over towards the tea room. They say, please, sit down, everybody. Sit down. Friends and potential lovers of my beautiful daughter. Thank you all so much for coming. This is, oh my goodness, my heart is just so full. You're a hero. You're a hero, Munchkin. Thank you so much for bringing such wonderful, wonderful, wonderful power to the family. The name Felie now rolls off the tongue of anybody who is anyone inside of Eldid'Amin. This is incredible. You've done such great things for the family.
Mother, enough.
Oh. Sorry. I don't mean to embarrass you in front of all these handsome men. Hello, how do you do? My name is Felia, but you may call me Mrs. Felie. If you're never... No, I'm sorry.
None of them are potentials, Mother.
Oh, well, that's totally fine. I saw that you came in with a ship, so I'm sure that whoever owns it is probably just lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Greetings, madam. I am Maresh, and that ship belongs to our caravan as a whole. There's no specific owner.
Oh, like a leasing program?
No.
Like an equity program?
No, Mother. That belongs to myself and everyone that is here.
Oh, you own it? That is so wonderful to hear. Oh my goodness! For a moment I was thinking, oh my goodness, who did she bag that has this flying ship? Oh. Wait, what was the last part?
We all worked very hard to
own it.
Oh, okay. It's great. So great to see you, dear. So wonderful to see you. Our father and I have been worried sick. And, oh my goodness, your face. What happened to your eyes? Oh dear, your eyes were my favorite and most beautiful feature I gave you. What happened?
I died, Mother, and I have come back. They resurrected me.
Of course you did, dear. So beautiful.
One of our great friends, Rillo, brought me back to life because I died in the battle of Beltor. Or not Beltor, I believe. I'm sorry. Feldrin's birth.
Oh, whichever. So Rillo. Tell me about him.
Just one of the other...
You hear...
many carabiners.
You hear Jure is just like, Felia, stop for a minute. It's so wonderful to see you, dear. I have
Thank you.
been worried sick about you. You are welcome here. Your room hasn't changed since you left it. We've cleaned it, of course, and maybe organized it just a little bit better. Other than that, we are here. We will help you as ever we can. As a matter of fact, we've actually set up a place that we may be able to house you and the rest of your caravan. It is a little bit meek. I hope that you are okay with only about 60 rooms. I understand that you do have, needs.
Can I roll an insight to see if they're being genuine with their concern or if there's an ulterior motive?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh,
Survey says.
What'd you roll? 4? Nobles talk really weird, and for everything that you're hearing, this is a weird conversation. But for everything that she's responding with, it's doesn't seem like this is too odd for her. So you're kind of going with her reactions.
Oh, I'm going to actually step back a bit
Okay.
and just look at both of them as straight-faced as I can and tell them to just, Mom, Dad, just stop.
Stop.
You don't have to show your heirs with these people.
We have heirs?
These are my friends.
You see your
These
mom.
are my
We have
friends.
heirs? And immediately now you see her face start to get really flush.
The
You see Jure go, I don't think that's what you meant, dear. Hold on. I'm sorry. Please, continue.
the high. Oh, I can't even think of the words right now. But you can be genuine. You can be yourselves. You don't have to be so up, like you're trying to be the king and queen.
I believe the words you're looking for is sycophants? Nibirum?
I believe so. Thank you.
Oh. Roll me a persuasion check. I want you to roll 2 of them. 1 straight roll, 1 at disadvantage.
I probably should have whispered to her in the mind channel.
This is going to be a moment. Let me see if I can do it. Said persuasion.
1 roll is a straight roll. The next roll is a disadvantage. Okay, 16 for straight. 12 for disadvantage. That's not bad.
No, when I was trying to think of what I was doing, I wiped the ranger, so I'm trying to put that all back in by accident.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, as you say this, your father and mother both look at you. I understand, dear. I apologize, all of you, fellow caravaneers, for insulting you. I did not mean it. I am just a parent who loves the child, cannot help myself, sometimes.
This is why I left, Mother.
That being said, I do have a lot of things for you to take a look at now that you're back.
What
First
kind of thing?
Well, we heard that you were coming back, so we made this outfit. What do you think? Huh? Is it very rangery?
I will make do with it. Can you describe what it looks like?
It's the outfit that they're wearing. They're actually like pointing to each other and saying, "How is our outfit?" They want you to give feedback on their outfit right now.
I'm just gonna chime in. Nambera, you should probably lie to spare their feelings.
Was this psychically or out loud?
Psychically,
This was
I'm guessing.
Psychically, yeah.
Okay.
I thought about saying it out loud, but like, no, that's gonna be.
Okay, do me a favor. From now on, make sure that if you have the ability to say something psychically, say that first.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outfits are lovely, Mother.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. So, for further ado, we have something for you. We found a brand new untouched location which you and your family, friends, caravan could call your own if you do your hiya thing. What do you say?
I what?
Oh, did you do the what kind of thing? What do you rangers say when you fire your bow?
I don't say anything. I really don't say anything because I have to be silent when I shoot.
Oh, okay.
You just shoot it. I'm
Madam.
also a ranger. I can confirm this. You just silence.
Oh,
Madam, do you mean you wish for us to put on an exhibition of our skills?
oh no, not at all. No. Why would we ever want you to come to a party and show everybody who you are? By the way, there is one happening on this Friday. But you all are all invited, except this is a location which we currently have. It's in the very center of the city. City center is very, very good property, but it's currently foreclosed because the last owners might have had a mishap with a little bit of their magic. They were a part of one of the guilds here, and they kind of, But it's plenty of rooms for all of you and your friends. All you have to do is get out whatever nastiness is inside of it. I mean, the moment I heard that you were coming back, I instantly bought the deed and said, of course my daughter can handle this. She can handle it by herself. But she has so many strapping, young, handsome, capable men that help her. Why would she? What do you say, dear? I knew you would say that. And she doesn't even wait for you to answer. She hands you the deed, hands you a key, and then hands you directions.
It seems we have a place here to call our own here for the caravan. Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't call myself strapping. I mean, Biz, how old are you again?
How old am I?
Yes.
Like actual Berserkus, how old am I?
It was a joke.
Well, according to an old joke that you threw, I'm f***ing old, dude. Don't think I haven't forgot that. Okay. But as you look at it, you notice that the deed currently says danger. This property is under the protection of the Royal Guard. This property is dangerous for all people to be around. And there is a fear of aberration.
Must we ask the royal guards to enter, or can we just walk in?
You hear both Jeray and Felia say, "Oh, you just walk in, of course. You have the deed, you have the key, it's yours now. And besides that, if anybody has any problems, you just tell them that House Felie is the one you need to speak with. They won't bother us. Unless they really, really want to lose their position.
I see.
Aberration. Are you saying this place is haunted?
Jure looks over and says, no, I don't think so. Think he was trying to experiment on something? Something about a hamster and a gerbil, making a ham gerb or something like that. He was crazy.
Sounds just up your alley, Waylon.
Interesting.
And
Maybe
then,
we don't have to destroy it. Maybe we can catch it. See what makes it tick and see if there is any use for it for future purpose.
Sure, if you
I'm-
wish. It's your house.
Well, thank you for this opportunity, madam. We will certainly give it our best.
Oh, you're so polite. I like you the most. Well, most of you. Sorry. Was that insensitive? I'm so sorry. Were you born with this?
Scars of the trade of adventurers, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's so... Oh, bless you. May Mr. bless your pure heart. Well, darling, we have an event to get to, but you know where we are. We are now, instead of on the 7th floor, we're on the 8th floor. You can find us inside of Tower 12.
Farewell, Mother.
Farewell. And farewell to you, handsome gentleman. She's available, you know. And rich. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm seeing. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye,
And you-
Father.
Goodbye, dear. Again, sorry for your mother. And probably for me. I don't know. But I do like the outfit. This is nice to wear color again. Anyway, I understand that you're going to be doing more dangerous things. I think that your
Yes.
mother just wasn't able to understand the severity of your death. I am.
Thank you.
When I find Rillo,
And
and I find the rest of your friends and family, trust me, I'm going to make sure that they know how grateful we are. Is there anything that I can do? Be frank with me. Even if it's keep your mother out of your hair for a while. Tell me.
one of the things, yes, Father. But I would hate to ask to have some of. I've been trying on my own and making do with what I had when I left, but I did lose a lot of things when I died, including my gold.
Please send me a list of everything that you need, and I will send somebody to be able to get this for you.
Thank you, Father.
It may not be exactly the same, but I'll do my best to make something equivalent. I promise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the time with your friends. Enjoy the time with your compatriots. And please, when you get a moment, write down your stories. I wish to hear everything. Just please try to keep out some of the details where you're getting hurt in this. I don't think my poor heart can take it.
I'll do my best, Dad.
All right. I love you. Be
Love
safe.
you too.
I'm going to move on. And I'm going to take care of your mother for just a little while longer. She's going to go and try to gossip with all of her friends. So me and the rest of the husbands will just stay in the back.
As always.
As always. Goodbye, Munchkin. And he comes in, gives you a huge, big, long hug. And you can hear a as he sniffs up, which you can only tell are dad tears. And he exits the door. So you all are
Well.
left alone inside the tea room. Is there anything you wish to do? Theron, go ahead.
Never mind, it wasn't anything important.
Okay. Well, sometimes not important things are good too.
Because I think we're gonna be going somewhere dangerous. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor, and then I'm going to summon my the mind of my awakened spellbook.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Manifest Mind, and that's gonna be that picture I showed you, where it's gonna show a ghostly tomb, which I can control.
Right. I'm looking that up now. Uh, do I need to see it, or does it have a special ability that I should know about?
I can send it back to the VR.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
You sent me the Necronomicon
I can-
from Evil Dead.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the tomb. It's-
You get a
Freaking
card for
nerds.
that. You get a card of inspiration for that.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh man.
You know what? I'm gonna flip it, I guess, because I haven't used any. I still have one, so unless Marash, do you have one?
I do not.
I'll give it to Marash then.
Okay. I'm gonna burn this card then. Okay. Someone with a cast. Okay, that's fine. Yep, you have the spellbook. It is now. You now have a floating Eldritch Horror and a floating spellbook that has a stretched face across it. You're pretty weird right now. Scale of 1 to 10. You're weird. What?
I have something that needs to be addressed.
What's up?
When I hit remove and took away all of the ranger, that also took away that subclass.
It took away the Drake Warden subclass?
Yes, because it's one of the archived ones now.
Okay. Let me go back in and see if I can unarchive it for you. Thank you for letting me know. And for everybody who doesn't know, I have a standing desk right above me, and this is where I keep all my notes. And it's just very difficult to type.
I was about to message D&D Beyond support to see if they could unlock it for me to have that, because it is one of the ones that from the UA, or whatever, the homebrew that they archived.
Ah. Okay.
They gotta bring that stuff back. I want to be able to summon my dragon.
Do I have that? Is it like an archived character sheet?
I don't know if it's an archived character sheet, but it was a something in D&D Beyond when they.
Did it happen to when the Dragon book came out? Did it happen to become actual content and not UA anymore?
And it still showed. Last I saw, it still was showing archived.
Give me just a moment. Class. Proficiencies, Natural Explorer, Ranger, Archetype. All right, it's not listed, but for right now, let's get you as a Horizon Walker. Change you into that because it has similar stuff, and we'll go back and we'll look up the UA content and then just write it in. So for today's session, you may not have it, but
Right.
with Minday, I think I remember most of what it is. I'll just have to try to remember off the top of my head. So I'll do my best, but I'm probably not going to get it perfect.
It looks like it may have been added to the Fizban Treasury of Dragons.
Okay, I should own that book. So see if you can change your class. If not, then I will purchase the book tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else that you all wish to accomplish? Or is there anything else you'd like to do in the tea room while you have a moment to yourselves?
Real quick, I just want to say,
Yes? Go ahead.
never mind. I forgot. Sorry.
No worries.
I hate it when that happens.
No, that happens. Trust me, that happens a lot more with age.
Just like a sim, you walk into a room and immediately forget why you came in.
Doors are refresh buttons for your brain. It really is, man.
That is until somebody deletes the door,
Or that, yeah.
and then you just can't refresh.
Better than deleting the ladder.
Ladder to the pool. Yep. All right, let's not talk about how we're going to murder our Sims later. Let's talk about just good old-fashioned dice murder.
I think they actually did fix that, and now they can get out with it. So it's fine.
Ah. But I enjoy playing a death god. That's why I'm a DM. And we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vereldium. So, inside this tea room, you all are pretty much finished up. You all are given free reign, but you are also asked to leave the Emerald Palace since there is nobody left for you to talk to. You leave with an interesting conversation between Nerbera and her parents, a deed to a property within the center of the city, and also a interesting location for you to go explore called the Unicorn, where there is a secret basement. And you got this mission from the Spymaster. There's also the entirety of Eldid'Amin's shopping district, if you wish to go and purchase anything from your trip, as you are lousy with gold right now. Is there anything you would like to go and do at this time, specifically?
Can I check out the shopping district?
Absolutely. In the shopping district, you take a look and you try to see all of the different shops that are around. You notice that each one of the shopping districts are the very northern buildings to each one of the tiny little quarters. You notice that you come across Thackard and Jones Scrolls, which is a scribe shop. Gallagig and Alley's Caducetorium, which is a wand shop. Arard's Enchanted Apothecary. Potions, for anybody who doesn't know apothecary. Ephril's Armaments. The Sphinx, which you believe to sell armor and weapons. Gilliam's Emporium. Alal's Caducetorium. The Sorceress Scripts, which is another spell scroll location. Gildubro's Concoctions. The Magical Arsenal, Mark III. Avsmurf's Ouchies. The Unicorn.
I want to check out the Unicorn.
Okay. Does anybody need me to repeat those?
Wait, never mind. I just remembered. Nope, I don't think we were told that information about the basement thing. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Not just yet.
Not yet. Continue on with if there are any other shops. Continue on.
Okay. There are no other shops.
You know, we probably should go check out the apothecary and pick up some health items. 'Cause I think we're running low. I don't think not Waylon.
Wallen?
Wallen. I don't think Wallen can keep up with our demand.
Even with Breeze's help.
I want to go to the Ouchie store. I can't remember the first part, but I remember it says Ouchies, and that's very appealing to me.
Azamurf's Ouchies. Asmolf's Ouchies.
I would like to go to Asmolf's Ouchies.
Okay.
And I'll go with Grunge to the apothecary.
Okay, great. Is anybody else going to the weapons shop, Asmolf's Ouchies?
Yeah, I believe I will.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll go with the, I guess, to the ouchies as well. No, the apothecary. With
Okay.
Black Irish and Lord Giant.
You got it. So as you get to Asmolf's Ouchies, you go and you see that there is a full orc gentleman who is in what appears to be a butler's outfit. It's very poorly tailored. The jacket is huge to the point where it's almost like he's just wearing a tent that just happens to have lapels. He's wearing a white bow tie, which does not match, and it also is tilted very much to one side. His hair is slicked back with what looks to be just motor oil, as it is jet black and is kind of dripping down his face a la Giuliani. You're seeing that his wrists actually look very, very well kept. His cuffs look pristine. You're noticing that his pants are a little bit ripped on the sides and definitely like right down the center of his butt. But they've been patched over so many times with so many other black fabrics that it kind of looks like it's usable. But he's definitely a little bit too big in the thighs for his pants. So as you go inside, he says, "But welcome. Are you here for the ouchies or are you here for no ouchies?"
Ouchies. I'm here for ouchies. I don't know about her, but I'm here for ouchies.
Wonderful. I have many other non-ouchies. I have the shield. And he puts the shield down and he says, "Watch! Ouch!" And he screams, "Ouch," as loud as he can. And as that happens, you see a 6-foot spike pew, firing out from the very front of it and then retracting back in. Oh, crap. Thanks, Mama Biz.
That's actually kind of...
Mama Biz just gifted 10 subs to the stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama Biz.
Love you.
Thank you.
All right.
That's actually kind of cool. I might actually get a non-ouchie today.
He says, "No, this is ouchie."
Oh, sorry. My dearest apologies.
No, dear apology. I don't like venison. We have this one. Brrr. And he makes this sound into the shield, and as that happens, you watch as 6 blue bolts come out the top of this, the shield and just hover there. And he says, "Don't move. Very scary. If I point to anything, all these bolts hit and then destroy whatever. It sucks. They never miss."
It is very scary. That must be much ouchie.
Lots of ouchie, yeah. Don't look at me. Okay.
Okay.
And then after about 6 seconds, they all disappear. It's like, "This one, really good. Magic missile shield." Really, really good.
That's pretty cool.
And then he brings out another shield. He puts it in front of him. "Okay, watch. Bigger." And as that happens, you watch as this shield turns from just a simple buckler into a complete tower shield. And then he goes, "Yeah, cool, right?
Pretty
Hold on.
cool.
Gets better. Biggest." And then it turns into a 10 by 10 massive wall in front of you.
You know, I didn't think I could get any cooler, yet it did.
Wait,
That's pretty cool.
but wait. More. Smallest. It gets to the size of about a bracelet.
That's pretty cool.
See? It's great.
Pretty cool.
I wear 2 of these. It's good. Do you want any
That's
of these
pretty
ouchies?
smart. Could I get the second ouchie you showed me?
Oh,
And
magic
the
magic missile.
one
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just showed us.
Magic missile, very,
Yes,
very
those
good.
two.
That one is 2,000. 2000. 2000. The gold. Gold, please.
Ooh, hold on a sec. I might not actually be able to get that. I overestimated. No, I underestimated how much ouchies cost.
You have badge. Badge say you have lots of money. You can
Out
see
of
that,
character.
you can see that he's
Little-
trying to convince you, as he's like, Go ahead. Out of character. Continue.
I was gonna say, out of character, little warrior. As a member of the Vanguard, you do have access to the caravan gold pool.
Which
You don't
is
have-
No, but that's like
in the Discord.
That's
Nicolita.
a crap ton of gold.
But
It
it
probably
could be,
costs a lot.
but it's something that could benefit multiple members of the caravan if you think it's worth
That is
it.
a fair. That's a fair point. Where do I find it again?
Caravan
Van
growth.
growth. At the very top of it.
Are there any other items that you're interested in that he's mentioned?
Yeah, and that tower shield type thing. Where
Okay.
it goes like biggest, smallest.
Okay. He says this one, bargain. You buy both, 3000. You buy one, 2000.
I'll get both.
Mazel
And I hand him-
tov. And he throws up a whole bunch of confetti.
Do you do like the sort of thing where like I grab the two shields and I put like the gold in my hand and take it? I give him the money and take the shields.
Yeah, easy exchange. It's like, would you like gift wrap?
No thanks, I'm good. Thanks for the offer though.
Welcome. Come back to my ouchies anytime. You preferred customer.
I will. If I'm in town and I need an ouchie, I'll make sure I come to you.
Thank you.
sell
Bye
very good
bye.
ouchies.
Okay.
I wave him goodbye and then leave.
Nabera, did you come to his ouchie store as well?
Did, but I'm just perusing until I can get that list to my father and see what I need after.
Okay. You do see that there are many scale armors here, as well as some armors made of adamantine and of mithril. You're noticing that you're seeing a lot of like +1s here, so armors that are enchanted. Most of them are medium armor or heavy. You don't see a lot of light armor. Most of it is sold out. But the one thing that you are seeing, which is probably is most expensive, is a +2 adamantine ring mail.
What the heck is ring mail?
It's a heavy armor. It does give you, I believe, a plus. It makes your armor class 16, I think. But since it's adamantine and +2, you are immune to critical hits, meaning that critical hits don't affect you, any kind. And you get an additional +2 to your armor class. This has a price
Yeah, I
tag on
can
it.
do
This has
light or medium.
Right. This has a price tag on it, though, of 35,000. It's the most expensive thing in the shop. Okay. So with that, is there anything else that... is it okay if I move on to the next party?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Just a quick question. Are you guys going to Gildabros? Or are you going to... sorry, there's so many little bits of data. Gildabros or Aurara's Enchanted Apothecary?
What do you think, Grunge?
I like the sound of enchanted. Let's go check out the enchanted apothecary.
Okay. As you come to the outside of this apothecary, you're noticing that this is a very highbrow elf that is behind the counter. Everything in this shop is perfect. It is mathematically perfect. Everything is equally spaced out. The largest bottles are on one side, and they gracefully go down to the smallest size bottle with equidistant space in between. And it blows your mind at how organized this place is. The moment you walk in, all anxiety leaves you. And you instantly feel yourself very, very, very flowing. Like the world is good. It's as though the Fibonacci sequence becomes you. You hear a greeting. Welcome to my shop. How may I be of assistance?
We were looking to see what you would have in terms of health potions.
Right now, I carry common healing potions, greater healing potions, and I have only one superior healing potion remaining.
What's the going rate on your commons?
50 gold each.
And for the supreme.
Not supreme, superior. If I had supreme,
Superior.
I would not have this shop anymore. Ha ha ha.
A jest.
The supreme will run you 2,000.
2,000.
Superior. Sorry, I am so confused now. That's
Superior.
bizarre. That's bizarre. It's just screwing up. I'm sorry. It's superior is. Sorry, superior is 500. My fault. 500.
Superior 500.
And there's only one.
Only one. Let's see.
Well, to start, I think I'd like to purchase 50 common healing potions.
50,
If that is-
you said.
If that is your stock.
Ah. As that happens, you actually see the elf become flustered. Mike, do you have the gold to pay for this?
I flash my newly acquired badge. Trust me, we do.
I appreciate that you have a badge. Roll me a insight check. Their eyes are darting left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. They are trying to come up with something. If you give me just 2 minutes, please. I'm going to go down into my cellar and see what supply I currently have. I don't know if I could fulfill that order, but I will try. Give me a moment. At this time, you have just enough time to peruse all the other potions that are here. You find an elixir of health, oil of sharpness, potion of fire breath, a potion of growth, a potion of diminution. Let's see, a potion of hill giant strength, a potion of mind reading, a potion of acid resistance, a potion of radiant resistance, and a potion of water breathing. As well as a bunch of other tinctures that you're not exactly sure are efficable for combat, but they are very oddly specific. Like potion of left-hand manipulation. Or potion of better fashion sense.
That could be useful. May I?
While he's down there, I'm going to shift a couple of the bottles, like a half an inch to the left, a half an inch to the right.
You agent of chaos.
Okay. So as you do that,
May
and as you send the bottles and just start messing with them as you. Roll me a perception check. Okay. You start hearing the sound of many bottles clanging and clattering as they begin to come up as they begin to come down from the cellar. Do you stop?
Yes.
Okay. You stop and you go, and as that happens, 2 massive crates of healing potions are being brought down, set on the table, and then he says, all right then. 50 healing potions. That's 2,500 gold. If you
I don't suppose you
have
could
that on you.
give us a. I don't suppose you'd give us a little bit better deal for the bulk order, could you?
Honestly, you're clearing me out. So, I'll tell you what. Would you happen to know of an herbalist?
Indeed
We do.
If you're able to set me up with an herbalist, somebody who can restore my supply, or at least help me to fashion this supply, I will give you a break. I will knock off 250.
How long would you need his services for? Would you reckon?
I'm a brewer. I'm not an herbalist. So I can create, but I can't gather. Does that make sense? But I'll tell you what. I do know of one thing that I do need done. There is a merchant who is very, very new in town. His name is Raxbillow. I've been trying to get on his good side for a long time. I can't go to the party that he's arranged, but I do have an open invitation. Would you be interested in going to one of his daily soirees?
I believe you might be able to.
Perfect.
Is there something maybe in writing you may not have that we could use?
Yes.
A contract, perhaps?
Not a contract, but I do have the invitations. Give me just a moment. Little bit of time goes by. He comes back and you gives what appears to be a badge. It's another one of these very similar badges that you've had before, but there's only one. With that, you see that there is sort of a gold helm wheel to a ship. On the back of it seems to be a large cloud, and there's an anchor based to the bottom of it in gold. This is his crest. If you show up to his party and you have one of these, by all means, do as you please. He's very, very new. I believe he's from the Golden Dominion. So, I don't know. New people make me nervous.
And you wish to create a true partnership. Is that correct?
He handles most of the commerce in all of Orthrondon. So, yes.
And we will make sure he knows there is no finer potion seller in all of Eldid'Amin.
If you say so. In which case, here you are. 2,250 gold and 50 healing potions. Can I interest you in anything else? And he looks up and he starts noticing the rest of the potion bottles, and he's like, "Nobody move for just a moment." And you hear him begin to cast a spell. Since there are spellcasters here, are you going to do anything?
Just do, I guess, an Arcana check to see what's exactly the spell he's doing.
Okay, roll me an Arcana
That's
check.
I also stand by.
Wayland, you have no idea. But whatever it is, the somatic component of it is much more complicated than what you're used to.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'll just watch, see what happens.
All right. You say, very interesting. And you watch as the bottles begin to... And they all start moving very, very quickly all at once. And after a little bit of time, they once again align themselves in the perfect position.
Alrighty. Well, my good sir, can we also just add to the bulk that superior healing potion?
Okay, you want the superior healing potion? That's 500. I'm sorry, this is bizarre because I'm out of character.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll agree to it and just to. So you already got a deal. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Pay for it.
Okay.
Using the caravan gold.
Okay. Is there anything else from what I just mentioned that you wish to buy?
How much is that bottle of, what was it, fire breathing?
Fire breath, yes. That is that is 125 gold for that.
I will buy that with my personal gold. You said 125?
125.
I will buy that with my personal gold and stick it in my pack.
Okay, you have a potion of fire breath.
Oh. And I'll also buy the potion of fashion sense.
The potion of fashion sense, you got it.
Okay. How much was that one?
Okay, Google. Set a reminder to create the item potion of fashion sense.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow morning.
Awesome. All right, we're good.
Oh, joy.
How much was that one?
That one's only 20 gold.
Okay. I'll use the caravan gold once again. I'm figuring because we're going to go to like a party soiree, and I'm thinking, you know what? We might want to be dressed for the parts. So at least one person knows how to dress it, get better charisma, I guess, on that.
That is such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Maresh is always dressed to the nines.
Oh.
He's constantly wearing the Dalo Archmage robes.
That is such a good idea. Why didn't I not think of that? Okay.
And Nabera has her fine clothing that she's.
Yep. Okay, I'm giving you another card of inspiration because I can't believe I forgot that was a. That's awesome. I should have thought about that. I should have thought of that.
Dirty clothes.
I thought that was like the entire point of the soiree. I'm like, this is a very snobby place, it seems. So, does anyone not have a card of inspiration?
Thorin doesn't. Sorry, he's got himself muted.
I'll give it the card of inspiration to Thorin.
You got it. Okay. So, is there anything else you all wish to purchase here, or are you heading out?
I think we're good.
I think we're good, yeah.
Okay. You all head outside, and the door shuts. As that happens, I need for all of you to please roll me a perception check. As you all gather back together.
Can I just take my passive perception of 10?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just take the 10.
Okay. Grunge. You start looking around, And you're noticing that there's been one person who has been following your friends around. Whenever they stop, or whenever your friends stop, this person stops. Whenever they move, they seem to shift. But it does seem like something is happening. It seems like they may be followed.
So they're following Little Warrior and Nabera.
Correct.
I'm gonna nudge Nabera and Little Warrior and tell them to keep walking, and I'm gonna kind of lean up against the building and wait for the person to come close.
Okay. You wait for them to come close, and as that happens, you see them pass by, and you can see that they are armed.
I'm going to very quietly walk up behind him and go, "Can I help you, friend?"
They jump with a start. And they said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think for myself, but I appreciate it. Maybe there's something that I could interest you in. I'm a merchant. Maybe one of these?" And he starts to open his cloak.
I'm more interested in why you seem to have such an interest in my friends.
I'm sorry, my wife is doing the thing where she gets a box of candy and she takes a bite out of each one, figure out which one she likes the most.
Which one's got the best filling?
Yeah, and not the orange or peach.
Oh, wait, you guys do that too?
It's the second one from the left, third one down. That's the best one.
Oh. I'm sorry, I thought that was a weird thing. My fault. I'm in
Nope.
trouble.
No one else just grabs a mouthful and just eats it? Mixes all the flavors together?
I just grab a
That's
whole
what
one.
I do.
Just grab a whole one. Okay. So at that time, he opens up his jacket. I apologize. What do you do?
Say, I'm more interested on why you seem so interested in my friends.
As he opens up his coat all the way, you see what appears to be a mirror inside of it. I need for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
Everyone?
Scrunch. You can feel something going into your head, and you remember every moment up to the point of you meeting this person. You can feel something trying to rip that memory out of your head, and you fight it, and you resist it. He closes his cloak and he says, "Such a wonderful day, isn't it, sir? All the best to you. Take care." And he starts walking away from the entire party.
I run to catch up to the party and go, "We got some friends that seem to don't want us to know that they want something to do with us."
What do you mean?
Nabera and Tharn, you had somebody following you, and he tried to suck my memories away.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
So, as this is happening, you're all starting to look around now a little bit more suspiciously. You're noticing that there's actually quite a few people in the street that are looking at you with a lot more interest than any of the other places that you came to before. Not just because you're an eclectic group, but also something's a little bit amiss here. Roll me an insight check, everybody.
Hmm.
This is very dangerous.
Ooh. Double 18.
Insight.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So, as you all are looking around, there's a group check. There's 3 successes and 2 failures. So there's a group success. As you all look around, you're noticing that a lot of people are looking at you with sort of a hungry stare. This is something that it seems like if you've ever had that friend or if you've ever had that family member that always brings you a present, or that you know you're always going to do something really fun, or that they're going to give you like your favorite food or something like that, that expectation of something. Everybody that you look at in the street that has this hungry stare at you reminds you of that. It looks like they're expecting something from you, or they're hoping something is going to happen from you. And it looks a little fishy to you. Looks a little hinky.
My friends, our reputation may be preceding us, but not in the best of ways.
This is getting extremely weird.
Perhaps we should head back to the ship. Away
I
from
agree with
prying
that.
eyes.
Okay. A little bit of time goes by, and as you're moving through, you're noticing that there's a lot of people that seem to begin walking as you are moving forward through the streets. So you see them leaning up against a wall, and they continue to move closer to you, but they pass in front of you, or they pass behind you, or they pass beside you. But you visibly notice people in a waiting position, and then they start to move. Are you going to ignore them until you get to the ship, or are you going to try something else?
I want to try starting to walk just randomly while we're walking there. I'm going to start walking, turn around and start walking backwards toward the ship. I don't know, something like just like completely random to see if anything changes.
Roll me a d20, please. Are you going to roll higher or lower than me?
That's the joy of it.
You don't know, so you have to tell me.
I rolled an 11. So
Are you going to roll
Yeah.
higher or lower than me? I'm about to roll a d20. So am I going to roll higher or lower than you?
What's that? I know, I get it. Hold on a sec. Higher.
I mean,
You think that you are going to roll higher than me?
No, I think you're gonna roll higher than me. I'm gonna roll lower than you.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Gotcha.
I'm probably wrong.
So,
Let's see.
as you're walking down the street, you immediately turn an about face. As that happens, I need for the entirety of the party, except for Theron, to roll me an insight check.
Hey, nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Nat 20. Good job.
Okay.
19,
So-
good enough.
Technically a complete success. So, as you all are looking and Theron does a very quick about face, you see that there is at least a dozen people, all in some kind of very elegant cloak, that instantly has a jerk reaction. And they start looking to see what happens the moment he turns around. The thing that you notice about each one of them is they all have the exact same color-coded cloaks. Black inlay, red exterior outer layer, gold alb.
Nerbera, do you recognize those cloaks at all?
Nabera, roll me a history check at advantage. You know that to be the School of Conjuration. It's a very eidetic group of mages who specialize in conjuration and are known to very frequently commune with the Feywild as well as the Shadowfell.
Quick question: do I have any of my animals with me, like Blinky and Silver?
Oh, sure.
Forgot you got these pets.
Hold on a sec. Never mind. Sorry.
I
thought
relay
had
that. I relay that is the school of. They are from the school of conjuration.
Nice.
As
Wait, what's going on?
You
As the
actually,
rest
says-
you actually don't get to hear any of this, Theron, because you're away from the party.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Go ahead, Maresh. Candy.
as the rest of the party continues moving forward, I'm going to turn towards the side and start walking towards one of the people that's clearly following us
Okay.
and try to talk to them.
Roll me a d12.
12.
When I see that he's walking toward him, can I cast guidance?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna go cast guidance on Maresh, just whispering, "The madness like a Cthulhu's through."
Okay. As you do this, you start moving quickly, and you start moving directly towards one of them. As this happens, you pick the one. You move forward. You feel a tap on your back from Wayland, and you feel yourself a little bit more pumped up. As this happens, and you see that this one person is starting to realize you're beelining it directly for them, they immediately turn around and realize they're in front of a building, and they're like, doing a really, really bad job of trying to stay low. You audibly hear groaning coming from across the streets. And now you get up to him probably within 3 feet. It is an elvish male, fairly young in his years, maybe about 50 or 60, but still has a little bit of young adult facial expressions. So as you're there and as you're in front of them, you can visibly see the sweat start coming above their hairline. They try their best not to make eye contact with you.
I will simply lean up against the building next to them. And I will say, "Greetings, my elven friend."
I'm so sorry, I wasn't really following you. They just told me that they were supposed to talk to you and we were supposed to offer you something. That's all it was supposed to be. Please don't kill me.
As soon as he says that, because Maresh, you're about like what, a foot, 2 feet away from him, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to also cast minor illusion, which lasts for a minute, to make
Okay.
it seem like I just created a wall of stone between around Maresh and the person.
Okay. Gotcha.
I still have concentration on guidance.
Yes, you do. Give me a moment.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. It's a D8, sorry, Rose. So you don't have to roll.
Yeah, because I saw it was an 8 anyways. So.
It's maxed. Yep. Okay, so as you cast that spell, you do see three of the other ones dressed in the same way continue to walk towards you, and they're kind of at a jog at this point. But you do have a little bit of time before they arrive, Maresh.
I will say to him, no. I'm not here to hurt you. Clearly.
You're not? I thought you guys were like hired murderers and war heroes. Mercenaries?
Hero is a name given to us by others. We are simply travelers doing what we can to help. If there's something you need from us, there's no need for all this secrecy. Just say it.
Okay. Just tell your friends we're not going to hurt anybody. We just need to try to talk to one of you. I think we need to talk to him. And they point over to Wayland. Or sorry, not to Wayland, but to Theron.
Can you see through the wall? Or
yeah, he can see through the wall.
oh, okay.
I will give a hand signal towards Theron and motion him over.
He walks over, just like, "Hey, what's going on?"
And he
Our friend here wants to talk to you.
And he has to look straight up. At this time, you see the other the other three who were able to see through the illusion come forward. And they're just like, stop. Peace. Sorry.
It's calm down. It's okay. I may look big, but I'm not here to hurt you, I swear.
Okay. We're not here to hurt you either.
Okay.
You see this one. There's one with dark black hair, and he says his name is Goda. There is another one to his right, who's his brother, whose name is Karel. The one who you've been intimidating, but not intending to, is Azace.
Okay.
And
I asked all of them. Sorry, continue.
no worries. And the other one, who is a little bit more buff than all the rest of them, and a little bit more stocky, is named Leon. And as they introduce themselves, they look up and you notice that they can't take their eyes off your shield.
Which one?
The one that you got from Belsheshba.
I asked them, why do you wish to talk to me?
Each one of them says, the shield that you have on your back is cursed. We can see that from a distance because of the eyes we have. But we know who gave you that curse. And we want to talk to you about that.
What about Belsheshba? What about Belsheshba?
We think he's here.
I step in front of Theron. I'm sorry. You said what?
About 5 years ago, one of our old conjuring professors told us the name of a demon that would be able to get us very powerful items. And since we were rich, we thought we could do it. Some of us did. But then we let his name slip to a lot of people. After a while, he just kept coming and kept showing up. We're trying to keep this quiet, but we think he's still here, and we think that he's actually one of the biggest arms dealers now for both sides, which is not good.
By chance, could you tell me what store he runs, or what he looks like at the current moment?
He's always different. However, he always takes some kind of feline form. That's how we know him. We understand you.
Like that.
we understand you just came from the enchanted apothecary, correct?
That's correct.
And we understand that you
Yes.
just gotten an invitation to the Raxbillow estate, correct?
I don't know that part.
Indeed, we have.
We have reason to believe that Belsheshba is going to be at that party.
Well, even more reason for us to go.
He
That is
probably...
noted.
We can help you. We can create a seeming so that he cannot see through your disguise. He will know you. He will at least know his shield. But we can create a way that any devil cannot see you for what you truly are. That being said, you would have to convince him. And you would have to try to suss out which one is Balsheshba and then eliminate him. If you eliminate him in combat with somebody who is good of heart, he cannot come back to this plane of existence for at least 4 years.
Thorin does like that thing where he like cracks his fingers. He goes, "That sounds like a plan to me."
All you need to do is take this. Tell us when you're ready, and we will come and make sure that you are adequately masked. But that's as far as we can go with our powers. Balsheshba is an incredibly powerful devil.
Devil.
You got it.
And he hands you 1 sending stone.
Thank you. I will do my best to make sure that he is defeated for a while to come.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And next time, try to be more direct. All of this you done just drew more attention.
No, it didn't. And you look around at this point and start realizing that everybody else has been passing you by. There's a lot of commotion happening on your side of the street. Nobody is noticing you.
How did you make it so nobody noticed us?
We have a few specific items and things like that we've been working on, and we've made some discoveries. If you do this for us, and if you are able to eliminate Balsheshba, we will give them to you. They're yours. And we will give any craftsman that you have the ability to make more.
Knowledge
I
and
look-
items.
I looked at him, put my hand out, and say, "It's a deal then."
Thank you. And you shake his hand. As that happens, Theron, you feel very strange.
What's happening? Ugh. How do I feel? This weird.
You just feel very strange when you say that. And when you shake his hand.
Yeah. That was odd. And then I start to run back to the caravan.
Okay.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what just happened?
Would be Arcana. It would probably be Insight.
Inside. Okay. Yeah, if I can roll one.
Sure, go ahead.
Oof.
19, nice. Okay. As you recall everything of what he said, and as you recall everything of what Theron said, and the handshake, they just made a deal. And then right immediately after, he felt strange. And you remember that the Conjurers Guild contacts other planes all the time. As a wizard, you know that not everybody who is flesh and bone is from the prime material plane. You can't be certain without a specific type of detection. But you think whoever he made the deal with may not have been from the prime material.
As Baron comes back to the group, I tell him and let him know, Baron, I don't think whoever that was not what it seems to be. It might have been that you made a deal with someone that takes her word very seriously.
You worry too much. I'm sure I'll be fine.
You feel fine. Weird, but fine.
I feel perfectly fine. It's just I just feel a tad bit all of this all. Maybe I just got something or something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just please be careful. If what I say is, if what I think is true, it might be something that it could not just put you in danger, but a lot of the others. Mhm. So just please be careful with next time if you ever make any more deals or handshakes.
As you
I will.
come back and forth with this communication, you all keep noticing that above Waylon's shoulders and in his ears are two ghostly images of a child and a woman. And they just keep coming in and out as he's trying to warn you just to be careful.
What's that on like beside your ears? What's that thing that keeps coming and going?
What are you talking about?
It's like a woman and a child. They just keep going to your ear, then disappear.
No. It's nothing.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please, Waylon. Okay. You immediately get your breath under control from hyperventilation to letting it all out to the point of seeing stars. Then after you let it all out, you inhale very, very slowly and hold it in, feeling your heartbeat return back to normal and your faculties recontrolled, the ringing leaving from your ears, the smell of metal leaving your nose.
Yes.
Sorry.
What was that? I'm sorry. Did you mention something?
No, nothing. I just thought I saw someone off in the distance. That's all.
Oh. Sorry. Sometimes things happen. I have trouble with my memory. Sometimes. If it's not in the book, I'm almost useless with remembering it.
Thorin just says it's okay and like gives him a pat on the back.
Okay. So
Where were we?
So at this time, you all are making your way back towards the expedition. As you do so, you are no longer accosted, and everything else seems to be very, very simple. Thank you, Nabara. You reach the gangplank, get yourself back onto the ship. You notice that the Bulgine Globe has been returned. However, the Bulgine Globe is at a very low power, so you will not be able to use it to leave Eldid'Amin right now. You'll need to put it into the Veritas device, which you have been told are the three massive trees that are surrounding the palace. But that being said, you now have three ways you can go. You could choose to try and liberate the house that Nerbera's parents had bought the deed for. You could try to go to the unicorn to see what is in their basement. Or you could try to go to the party that is held daily at the Raxbillow estate to try to suss out which one of their guests is Belsheshba. All of
Question.
these don't have a solid time limit. So, as always with the Vereldium campaign, you have 3 routes you can take, and you will always have 3 routes until the story beats change. But go ahead.
I think we should probably go to Balshishba first. That seems like it'll be a very big threat, and it'd be easier to knock that out earlier rather than later.
I think maybe if having a home base, setting it a place where we can rest our heads instead of the ship might be something more of a prudence route. Nabera's new home could be useful. Who knows what we can find in there?
Just as well, our mage friend said we needed someone pure of heart to banish Belsheshba for a few years. I can't think of one of us here who has lived a life without at least a little bit of sin.
You all know that what he was asking for is somebody who has their alignment on the good scale. I know alignment comes in at really weird times in D&D and like only once a campaign, but this is one of those times.
Definitely not Wayland.
Not me, I'm neutral.
I
I'm
feel we
chaotic.
should go ahead and clear out the house. That way, the rest of our caravan can at least get settled while here and not be having to sit on the ship or wherever they have them.
I also think we should go to the house.
Yeah, getting ourselves a stronghold in
Eldid'Amin.
getting ourselves a stronghold here will be of great benefit.
Okay.
Well, I'm not one who likes to deny general vote, so I guess let's go clear that house.
All right. In which case, we find our party back on the expedition as they get ready to equip themselves for the upcoming adventure. So, what are our party going to take with them in this upcoming battle? Let's get started with Grunge Green, who?
Since we just freshly purchased them, I'm gonna grab 5 normal healing potions.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the blue dragon fang rapier and the
Nice.
black dragon fang rapier.
Nice. All right, is that everything?
Yep, that's all for me.
Wonderful. Let's do Theron next, please.
Darn's gonna bring his +1 battle axe, his crossbow, Javelin Light, the Hell Knight Parson, the what's it called? The magic tower shield, and and I'll bring the other shield just in case anybody needs it. Unless somebody else is gonna. Actually, I'll just leave it for somebody else to take.
Okay. All right, let's go to... next will be Maresh.
Alrighty. I will be taking the Dalo Archmage robes as usual. The Staff of Power that we recently crafted. Thank you, Lord Jizer, for this. The Ring of Protection. The Drift Globe. And the Wand of Wonders, made by none other than Picton Badweather.
The 10,000 version or the 100?
The 10,000.
Fun.
And also a lunchbox.
Okay. Wayland, what will you be bringing?
So, he is going to bring in the Cloak of Protection, the Yun Stone of Protection, the Keisha's Lunchbox, the +2 dagger of venom, and the iron flask.
Iron flask.
Yeah.
Okay. Narbera, what are you going to be bringing?
Oh, I am going to grab that superior that we just bought,
Okay.
as well as the black dragon claw daggers that I had just made, and the black dragon scale mail armor, a lunchbox, a cloak of protection, the +1 longbow that I had made, a quiver of arrows, and the tan bag of tricks just to be fun.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Let's get it.
Yeah, fine. Okay. All right. In which case, going back around, Grunge, do you feel that you have everything you need?
I believe so, yes.
Theron?
Yeah, I should be good.
Maresh?
Selena, stop.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Wayland?
All set.
And Nabera?
Yep.
Okay. You all get yourselves ready, and as you do so, you take yourselves towards the center of town. As you get yourselves closer and closer to the spot where your dad said everything is and waiting for you, give me just a moment while I set up the battle map. Shouldn't say battle map, really. I should just say map.
Once again, remember, if you want to join these games, come join our Discord located at the top of the screen. All previous episodes are up on the Bizarchus Productions YouTube channel.
I love you,
Join.
man. You're so good at this. Thank you. All right. Gonna paste your tokens in. And
Also, there might be a possibility Biz might DM a campaign for you.
Yeah.
well, that's a professional
That's
thing.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
For
cool.
a
Like, if I
small
were-
nominal fee.
Yeah.
That is
I
very
were-
true.
If I were the person watching this, I'd probably hop in the Discord.
Yeah,
and,
hop in
Yeah,
that
man,
Discord.
seems pretty cool to me. Only the cool
And-
kids do that.
It's true.
Oh, and Biz, he does have the awakened a mind for the from the spellbook.
Oh, that's an actual creature?
Yeah. The manifested mind.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. I didn't know
Like,
that
I
was an
can
actual
u-
creature.
Yeah, it's that's why it's in the book. It's like it's I can use its senses without using an action. I can just see what it sees,
I am
And I can
so
cast-
sorry.
and I can cast spells straight from it.
That's neat. Okay, so you have a book. I will get the Necronomicon in there. Actually, no, I don't. No, I can use it. That it's fine. So you can control the token that I put in there named book. As you all get to the
Yes.
very front, you do have to shoo away many guards. Each one of them are looking a little bit shaken and kind of nervous as you come forward. And the moment that they say, "No, this is ours now," or sorry, the moment that you all say, "No, this is our home now," they're like, "Thank God!" and they immediately run as far as they can away. All 10 of them.
Wow. That's concerning.
Oh,
Yeah, what a bunch of sissies.
It's
gotta
alright.
love my mother.
So much for being guards. They couldn't even handle it themselves. Yeah, I don't know.
As you all look at the exterior of the location, you notice that the key that you had starts to glow a little green. And then you watch as each one of the little sconces that are on the either side of the benches light up. And the door opens very, very slowly.
It's like a haunted house from those horror movies. Oh no.
You see a single bell on top of what appears to be a tiger skin rug inside of a foyer.
Can I do a nature check to see if it's an old tiger skin rug or if it's...
From that distance?
I'll move up.
Okay.
Where's my...
You look at it, it definitely looks like a real tiger skin.
Might take that later and put it on the ship. If we shall.
I'm gonna command lunch to go to the bell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have him tap the bell with his claw.
Okay. As he taps the bell, it goes. Nothing happens other than the sound it makes.
And
But the
I'm
doors
also
from the north and south open. Slowly. Very, very slowly.
Quite the pretender. Yeah.
You can see slightly into each room.
Seems we are being invited in, my friends.
Hold.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you for the welcome.
I'm gonna send my book inside. I tell everyone, hold on one moment. Let me see. Oh, book! Go forward, please. And I'm gonna move it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over here. And I can see whatever it sees because it has, I think, 60 feet of dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see whatever it
One
sees.
moment.
Yeah.
You see all of this. You start hearing.
Are you here for an appointment?
Not again.
I'll speak out. Greetings, mighty disembodied voice. We weren't aware that we needed an appointment.
I didn't even prepare lunch for you.
Lunch is not needed.
Don't worry, I brought my own.
Sense.
And with that, I'm also gonna send lunch in.
Is it safe to go in?
I need for lunch to please roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh god.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see what.
Is lunch a familiar?
Yes, a crap familiar just reskinned.
Do you have to actively do something in order to feel anything between you and your familiar, or does it always happen?
Give me 1 second. Let me look that up actually.
Okay, while you do that, Theron, Maresh, Grunge. Grunge, as you're looking into the next room, you see 3 statues, suits of armor, all looking on to the center of the room, which appears to be a green magic circle.
So it communicates telepathically to me. And I got a 4 on charisma, and I'm pretty sure Crab has -4 modifier to charisma.
Okay.
So,
Lunch goes back towards you. And as it looks up in your direction, it puts both of its pincers up in your direction.
Could you please tell me your names? I am the master of this house.
Well,
first, if you can tell us your name.
I am Marcus Dranus. Welcome.
Volgastra. This.
Marcus Dranus.
You may refer to me as W.
Shame.
Marcus.
Not even going to tell me your name.
well, Mr. Drownus, my name's Thorin.
Pleasure.
Thorin Mountain Speaker.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Sorry we came into your dwelling uninvited.
You now have my invitation.
Could you repeat that? I didn't hear it.
He said, "You now have my invitation." And you watch as Lunch jumps into the well.
Oh,
Lunch? Lunch.
Thank you for the invitation.
You look down into you look across and you just see little bubbles come up.
well, there goes lunch.
I didn't want a submarine for lunch.
I mean, it's not dead. It can breathe air and water.
It was supposed to be like, like a sub sandwich. So there was. It was stupid. Never mind. I take the stupid joke back.
No, it's okay. It's good.
You only make it funnier by explaining it.
So you look.
Um,
So as you're entering the room, you notice on the tapestry across the wall, it appears that there is a. This looks like a family portrait. As you're looking at it, there is a wizened man, probably in his late 40s. He has long black salt and pepper hair, and he's wearing red and black robes with a gold filigree over the top.
Same as the Conjurers.
You notice that there is a woman next to him that appears to be a dark elf. You notice that both of their kids are half-elven.
Where's the portrait?
This one.
Oh. Can I reach into the well, or is the well like really deep?
The well is fairly deep, but you can reach into it. As you reach down there, you can't seem to get far enough to reach Lunch. And I need for you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oof. I think I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that one.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'll re-roll that using my inspiration.
Okay, looks like Theron's going to give you his inspiration reroll.
Okay, better.
Okay. You look down into the well and you see something. You see something glisten and see something glint. It looks like a giant gem. And then you snap out of it. You're like, no, no, no. This is a well. You don't go to the bottom of wells. That's dumb. But you do not see lunch when you look down.
Master Downus, what did you do with the crab?
No response.
Felt like I almost got an urge to jump down there as well. Might as well take care of that. And I'm going to use shape water to freeze the water.
Okay. You use shape water. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, you use shape water, but nothing happens.
Hot water.
I'm going to continue exploring.
Okay, there is a door to your north, a door to your south. And you see a room full of doors as you continue moving down.
I'll follow him with my book.
Okay. Your
Hey,
book
Wayland.
gets... Go ahead.
Do you think you could send your book into these doors and see where they lead? And if we could possibly go in there without getting injured?
Something will have to first open it.
I go to where like the second door is, and I open the one right there,
Okay.
from like the side, in case anything pops out or anything.
Okay, I know what you're doing. You open the door and notice a very tall wine rack. It's about 8 feet tall, and it's covered with different bottles of alcohols. Well, alcohols and fruit juices and olive oils, many liquids.
Afterward, I close the door again, and then make my way down and open the second door.
Okay. Oops. It seems to be the exact same kind of setup, except the rack is yellow and there's a stool inside.
Hold on a sec, I gotta move the book so I can move my character. I do the same thing with the third door.
Exact same setup, except this one is darker red and there's a stool inside.
And I do it with the fourth door, but now I stand in front of it and open it.
Exact same
So
setup,
really no.
except there's a stool inside and it's a different color.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna walk back up and check out one of the other rooms.
I tell them, Baron, wait. If you can kind of give me a moment, so I can prepare something. See if it lets me see what we might not be, what we might be missing. And can I do a ritual for detect magic?
Sure, it's going to take 10 minutes. So within that 10 minutes, do you all just want to wait, or do you want to open up any other doors?
I think we should.
Is that unanimous?
Thorn just.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
we should just stay in one place.
Yeah, Thorn's just gonna wait as well.
Agreed.
Okay. You notice that lunch never comes back.
Just to make sure, I see if I can even sense it or if it's gone.
Okay. You don't sense anything. And you're trying to sense it. You know that your familiar is somewhere. But you don't know where. Nambera, roll me a perception check. You hear something coming from behind you. And you look towards the well. And you see what appears to be a squid-like head and long claws coming out and wrapping towards you.
Oh, good.
Uh, 16 to hit your armor class.
Misses.
Okay. As you watch this thing and slap away, you watch it try to escape back down the well.
Something is in this well. It just tried to get me.
Thorin shouts, Mr. Droud, was that you? Are you attacking us?
Okay.
I'm going to move away from the well.
You don't hear any response.
Mr. Droud? Hello? You still here?
I don't think he's going to speak to us unless it's to taunt us.
Did I do something?
What?
Did I accident? Was like, this is like serious wine collection and he's mad at me for opening it?
You didn't touch
Would
it. You just
I
aired it
use-
out a little. That's fine.
Could I use a nature check to see if I can figure out what type of creature that was?
You roll me an Arcana check.
Or-
Actually.
Okay. Ugh, what with the rolls?
You're not sure.
Leyland, did you sense any magic coming from this room to the north of us?
Has it been 10 minutes yet, or?
It has not.
I can't sense it. I still need to prepare the ritual. If you may maybe watch our backs and maybe stop anything from attacking us from behind, maybe I can concentrate on this a little bit better. Don't mean to be irritable. I'm just focused. I must focus
Of course.
at all costs.
Grunge
got
and
it.
I
Do
will
not
watch
take
the
this
well.
personally. Thank you.
You all take the time and you get yourself into battle positions. As this happens, another 9 minutes go by and the spell goes off, with all of you all starting to like get a little bit uppity. I need for everybody to roll me a d20.
Ugh. Jesus.
The rolls today are just not very good.
Wayland and Grunge. You are both slipping slowly into madness. You start to feel
Oh,
your
no.
eyes playing tricks on you. And
Hmm.
you're hoping that what you're seeing is real. But you feel this weird space between asleep and wake. And it's really starting to weigh on your mind. Wayland, your spell goes off. You notice that this entire area is surrounded with a very thick illusion magic. Towards the north, you also sense enchantment and necromancy. To the west, you sense conjuration and evocation.
I'll let them know about that. I don't sense anything from the wine cellar, right?
You do notice something from the wine cellar. You notice enchantment. You notice that all 4 of the wine cellars are identical in their enchantment. The colors look identical. What would the party like to do?
See. I'm going to use my ritual to do an unseen servant, but I'm gonna use my Order of the Scribe feature to instead of using it as 10 minutes, make it as 1 action.
Okay. You now have an unseen servant. I'm not going to put him there since he's unseen. You just tell me what he does.
Yeah. Alright. I'll have him, as I step away, I'll have him go to the first wine cellars. I'll give him a bag and have him go inside and start grabbing the wine.
Okay. You give him a bag and you tell him to go pilfer the wine. As that happens, he pulls out one. You just hear crash, 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 crash. And you hear a bunch of crashing coming from that hallway. You look down and you notice that in all of the other areas, or all of the other wine cellars, there's broken wine that comes pouring out at the exact same pace at the exact same time. You look across and you see that there is a single bottle of wine from the upper left-hand corner that has fallen onto the ground, and broken in the exact way in all 3 other closets.
Looks like whatever we do to one, it looks like it's happening to the other one.
Perhaps we should leave the wine alone. We have more pressing matters, like
Yes.
the necromancy magic coming from the north.
I agree. I'm going to dismiss my familiar, and then get my unseen servants and Buck to follow me.
Okay. You try to dismiss your familiar, but you cannot.
It seems I've lost my lunch.
Oh my god.
Did you really wait an entire session for a pun?
Get out immediately.
Oh my
You're supposed to
god.
steal your lunch money, not your entire lunch.
This joke took 3 hours. Oh my god.
The patience.
The patience this took.
All the bits. All the bits.
That's so good. You're getting a card. You're getting a card.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so good. If anybody can please clip that. That's going on Twitter. Jesus Christ.
Horsenio.
Oh man.
That was good.
That was
All
really
about
good.
the timing and the brain.
Okay. Waylon,
Okay.
can you have your unseen servant open this door?
Of course. Of course. And I'll have the unseen servant open it.
Okay.
I'll grab my bag first and then have it.
As that happens, you open up to what appears to be a kitchen. As you look inside this kitchen, you see that all of the food looks to be moving.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna close that door. We don't need to go in there.
Are you sure we don't need to go in that room? Yeah,
Yes.
Food. It's pretty good.
This is the bad kind of food there. You don't want
Oh,
that food.
okay.
let's go somewhere else, please. Watch out for the well.
Let's go in this one. The one opposite to it. Maybe it'll be something better, like treasure. I don't know.
Feel free to open it if you wish.
I open the door.
As you open it, you see this massive statue over top what appears to be a roaring flame. You can see that there is a bunch of what appears to be burnt something over the top of it. This entire room smells of burnt meat. And there's a door to the left.
They did not put that beat on for the correct amount of time. That's smart. I'm going to the door.
Okay. As you enter, I need for you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
I died.
You fall into the pit of fire.
And commit unalive.
You take 24 points of piercing damage as the statue's spear pierces into you. You watch as the statue comes alive briefly and stabs you and pulls back.
Well, that was rude. Anyways, I open the next door.
Okay. You try to open this door, and it is locked. Maresh, you and Waylon both look in, and you watch as the statue's head slowly begins to turn towards Theron.
Theron, you
Oh,
might want to
so-
get out of there.
What do you mean? I'm just trying to open this door.
Get out of there quick before it happens again.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try. Is guidance touch? Yes, touch. Never mind.
As Theron exits, I need for him to roll another dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay, also
I got
check
a
it.
nat 1.
Since you're a fighter, check and see if you have Indomitable, because it allows you to reroll your saving throws.
Would that be in feature and traits?
Yes.
No. No, I don't. I
Okay.
I
died.
think that's it.
I died. I mean, I got hit.
You hit
You
hard.
take 22 points of piercing damage as the spear comes back around, slamming into you.
That's,
I'm starting to
That's a
see
lot
why
of
the guards
damage.
didn't like this place.
that's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
It's not.
I love that meme.
Theron, come here, you fool.
Don't call me a fool. That's rude and very
And-
offensive.
I will put my hand on his arm and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Not
8
much,
points
but
of healing.
sentiment that counts.
You also
It's
have
the sentiment that counts.
you also have second
Not
wind,
much, but it's on
so
support.
don't forget that.
What does second one do?
1d10 plus your fighter level with healing.
Oh, nice.
It's once per short rest.
I'll do that then.
Okay. Maresh, Waylon, Grunge, as you get to this area, you notice that there's a double set of double doors right here. Waylon and Grunge, as you're looking down at the tapestries along this wall, you're noticing that the children are missing from these two photos.
Nice.
And the woman and man in the image look much older. As you look towards the next image, the woman looks much younger, and the man looks far older. But they all appear to be the same people.
Some kind of creature sapping life force from her partner?
That or necromancy.
I've heard of demons that drain the life of men Can I do I guess an Arcana check to see if I can figure it out, if I know what type of creature it could be?
Arcana or religion?
Let me see which one's higher. Yeah, definitely Arcana.
Survey says
24. You know it can't be any of the cubi, so incubus or succubus, because those are specific to a very carnal need, not necessarily youth. The only thing that you could think of that would reverse aging would be some kind of pact, some kind of wizened something, or, as you've heard before, some kind of aberrant. So there is aberration that is able to reverse aging or change you and change you forcefully.
I'll let the rest of the group know that if this is what the that's what the townsfolk say is true, and the thing about the aberrations is probably an aberration over here that can restore its own youth through the drainage of human life.
you should proceed with caution. And you have your
Agreed.
servant open this door.
Of course. I'm gonna step back, put my book in the way, and then have the unseen servant open the door.
Okay, you try, but this door's locked.
Can I attempt to pick the lock with
Sure.
my thieves' tools?
You got it. Roll me a sleight of hand check, please.
And I'm gonna cast guidance real quick, so as to see him do it.
Plus a d4.
Make Cthulhu's madness guide you.
Okay.
Sleight of hand plus a d4.
Yes.
Yeah.
18.
Your sleight of hand is a little bit low for a rogue. How many levels of rogue do you have?
3.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, never mind.
Or I'm sorry, 4.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. What's your dexterity score?
Plus 3 or 16. Sorry.
Got it. Okay. So, you take the thieves' tools and you try to pop the lock. As that happens, you hear a and you believe that you have pulled the locking mechanism from the other side.
I will open the door.
Okay.
Good job, Grunge. Knew we could count on you.
As you open this door, you start hearing a very strange sound coming through that makes you very, very disheartened. As you continue to move through, it sounds like music.
I'm gonna send my awakened mind book into the over here to see if it can sense or see anything.
Okay. You send it in, and although each one of these magic torches are lit, there's still nothing that pops through your book's senses.
Does it see any doors over here?
It does. It sees one to the south, one to the west, and one to the north.
I can send my unseen servant, to open one of the doors. There's 3 doors, north, south, and the west. Which one should I do?
West is best, as they say.
Probably south, because that's the door I tried to unlock, but it was stuck.
Nabara, Grunge, what say you?
Maresh, what did you say?
West is best, as they say.
I believe I will go with Maresh and say the west.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try the west door.
I'll have my unseen servants open the door as well.
Okay. This time, the door opens very easily.
And I'm gonna send my book through.
Okay. Your book goes through, and immediately you hear a... and your book takes damage, I assume?
It can't.
It cannot take damage?
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me bring it up there. If it's getting attacked, then
I mean, either you or it is taking damage.
it is. Let me see. Oh,
I'm
hold on.
not going to read all that. I'm sorry.
Especially it's intangible. It doesn't occupy space.
Okay.
So when we cast. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage. It can be attacked, but it's just basically an intangible ghostly tomb.
Okay. Gotcha. So as that happens, the book enters and it sees two of these tentacle monsters on top of a large dais. Each one of these massive altars are active, and I need for all of you to roll me initiative.
Remember to click your tokens.
Everybody click those tokens.
Boop. Ooh, it's my lowest roll of the day.
Let's see if I'm gonna roll anything. Oh God. Okay.
Heather, what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is +3.
You're first. Mine's +2.
Well, you guys don't have to go about it that way. Because you all rolled the same number, you can choose who goes first.
I'll let him go first.
Okay. I have Grunge, Nerbera, Maresh only. So I'm missing Theron and
Wayland.
Wayland. One moment.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Theron got a 17. Did I get? Oh no, there he is. Perfect. Okay. Just a moment. Nabera, you're up. Sorry, Grunge, you're up first.
All right. How far? Well, the heck with it. I'm going to end up regretting my life decisions with this. And why is it you lose what you're looking for? There it is. I'm going to use Misty Step
Okay.
and Misty Step 30 feet. Give me my thing. Here?
Okay.
And then run 30 feet to him. Drawing out the Black Fang Rapier, and I'm going to attack.
Okay. Nabera, you're on deck. 22 hits.
1, 2.
And you have Rakish Audacity, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the first sneak attack does go through. 7 + 7 + 6. None of the others. Okay. So 7 + 7 + 6, that is 14, 20. 20 points of damage on the first one. And the second one hits as well for 14 points of damage. This creature's already looking bloody. Nibera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I am going to move. I can get right to the right spot. My 30 feet is just inside the door here.
Okay. What do you want to do, Nibera?
Sorry, just rereading over Mindays, and I'm gonna actually
Theron, you're on deck.
bonus action command Minday to move. Can you just make sure? She can move 40 feet. So I'll have her move to right here in front of me.
Okay.
And action. I'm gonna hold my action until one moves inside this room.
Okay, you got it. What is your action, and the trigger is when one moves inside that room?
I'm gonna just shoot it with my bow.
Theron, you're up.
I'm going to throw my javelin at it,
Okay. Which one?
and the javelin of lightning. It's the only one I have,
Okay.
and also shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay, yeah, I'm allowing that to happen. So 21 to hit and 17 to hit. I'm going to roll the damage on that. Thank you.
I think that both rolls. And then I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay.
Okay. Using my bonus action to reload my crossbow, we're gonna shoot it again, and then. Oh wait, no, I can't. Can I cast what's it called? Web. Does that count as an action attack?
That's an action. So you could throw and shoot and then cast web if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my thunder javelin, shoot him, and then use my bonus action to reload and then cast web.
Okay, go for it.
Cast.
Okay. Draw the big square where it is. I believe it's 20 by 20. And I have to roll dex saves, which I make. So, half damage
Yeah, it's 20
on the
by 20.
save. 6, 6, 12, 8, 20 points of damage. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Any-
I was. You know which one I was attacking? I probably should have said that.
The south one, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 20 would be like that, I think. Does that seem like 20 feet?
I don't see the
That's
square
big.
you drew.
Is that good?
He drew it in a very light color.
Oh, gotcha. We
Wait,
can make it a little
add
bit bigger, but
transparent.
yeah, that you can do that. Okay, so
Oh,
he
it's
has
okay.
to roll.
It had a train.
He's got to roll resistance on that, which is 11 dexterity. He makes it, so he's not restrained. But this is all difficult terrain for him now. Okay, are you going to move? Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Is that better to see?
We're getting close to the end, so I have to kind of push. That's much better, thank you.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. The creature is going to put its hands on its head, and lean forward towards Grunge. I need for Grunge, Nerbera, Theron, Maresh, and Waylon. So everybody, to please make intelligence saving throws.
I think.
Nerbera, you take no damage. Grunge, you take no damage. Wayland, you take no damage. Theron, you take 15 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned for 1 minute. You are allowed to try to resist the stun at the end of each of your turns.
My nice number of health has disappeared.
Okay, you take 15 points of damage. This other one is going to move north. It's going to get next to the rest of you, and it is going to do the exact same thing. I need another round of intelligence saving throws. Maresh, you take no damage. Grunge, you take no damage. Theron, you're fine. Nerbera, you take 30 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that one.
Okay. Nerbera... So Wayland is going to save, and you take no damage, and you're fine. Nerbera, you are stunned, and you take 30 points of psychic damage. Wayland, it is now your turn.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
The creature gets on the other side of Grunge to flank. All right, everybody, please think about what you want to do in your next turn, because we're getting very close to the end.
Yeah. I'm going to have I'm going to use my book to cast Fireball over here. Hold on, over here.
Okay.
And
Grunge is going to be involved in that. Are you okay with that?
actually 46. I think he'll be okay.
Your fireball is 8.
He should, yeah, he's with 86. And what's his health right now?
66 points. From what I see. It could be more.
Would that be okay with you, Grunge? Or I'm gonna try and...
Go ahead.
If not, I can do something else. Alright, if you're... Alright, I'm gonna do a 5th level spell... a 4th level Fireball at this location. And...
Is that 10d6?
And I'm making it to psychic damage because of my Order of the Scribe.
I'm turning it to psychic damage. Okay. And you're casting a 4th level, you said?
Yeah. The DC is 16.
16, got it.
Is that a dex
have to roll
save?
again? That's a dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
They both save. Okay. You fire this off, and as that happens, yeah, it seems that everybody in the room did resist. But
Okay.
the 2 creatures in there are looking pretty bloody.
Half of 33 is 16, right?
16,
Yeah.
yes.
Don't you have evasion as a rogue?
He's not
No.
at high level yet.
Oh crap. Okay. I was counting on crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, trust me, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to move this thing over here. And as my movement, I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Move Wayland over here.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Got you. As a reaction, they're going to use the Psychic Surge. We're taking psychic damage. They're going to attack Grunge twice at advantage because they're flanking. 19 and 22.
Those both hit.
Okay, you're going to take 40 points of psychic damage. And I need 2 intelligence saving throws. You are now grappled. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. But you are now grappled by the creature in front of you. So I'll put the red dot on the one that's grappling you. And you are stunned. You are stunned until the grapple ends. Okay. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Alrighty, we're gonna kick things off with a 3rd level magic missile barrage. What was his name? Grunge. 5 bolts coming your way. 2, 3, 4, 5.
7, 15. 19 points of damage to the one grappling Grunge. He's barely hanging on.
Alright, in that case, we are going to Metamagic Quicken spell and send a trio of Eldritch Blasts his way next.
Okay, roll one at a time, please.
Alright, 1.
Okay, 23 hits. How do you want to do this?
I would just say, let go of my new friend, and blast it straight through his forehead.
As that happens, you watch at the top of his octopus skull just... Taco no more.
And then I guess I'll send the other 2 at the last guy.
Okay. 23 hits. Natural one will miss. 8 points of force damage. Right. He's looking really rough, but he's still up.
And I will stay right here.
Okay. Grunge, it's now your turn. You are no longer grappled, and you are no longer stunned.
All right, I am going to just take the Black Dragon Fang Rapier and attack the one in front of me.
Go for it. 13 will miss, unfortunately.
All right, make a second attack.
26 hits.
I'm also going to
23.
use my defensive blade flourish, which I use one of my bardic inspirations to roll a d8 to add that damage to it.
Okay, go for it. All right, 5 points of damage with a defensive blade flourish. How do you want to do this?
I just go, how dare you and your friend attack me? And I just do a fancy thing with the rapier and ram it right through his head.
As you and you slam it directly through his head, you listen to the and you watch it pop as the rest of his body goes limp. And you have fillingly wiped the floor with this battle. All right, I have to know. Ah, that would have been so nuts. Okay. If you guys wouldn't have gotten to him in time, that's what was going to happen. Would have been brutal. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
It would have been death.
no.
Close
almost.
to it.
But you all
Not
have
dead,
not.
Just mostly dead.
You all have not explored the entirety of this house just yet. So therefore, we are going to do another split session. If the next if the next Vanguard wishes to continue the exploration of this house, they can. In which case, we're going to end tonight's session here. Black Irish, if you don't mind, is there anybody who we should be raiding? Since Critical Role is taking a break.
Let's go raid my friend Chubby Waifu.
I love. That's still such a fun name. Oh god. All right. Did you guys have fun today?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I
The amount
had
of
a crap ton of.
It's the perfect amount of fun. All right. So the amount of experience points you all are getting today, especially for the RP and everything else, you all are getting 19,300.
That's 3,860 for each of us.
Could you
Okay.
repeat that real quick? How much for
It-
each of us?
It's in the Discord Vanguard chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right. Since you all have not had a lot of time to be able to examine what you currently have, that's what we're going to do more into this. This is going to be a little bit more exploration. There are things to miss, and there are things to permanently miss in this location. Plus, the threat is not completely gone. So therefore, you all are going to have to work on a few interesting things here in order to make your way through your brand new house. So, thank you all very, very much for joining us. If you'd like to join us in future sessions, the link is right here at the top. You can join us in our Discord, and you can come and play in our Vanguard or as our Ravenous and play the monsters to try to wipe these guys out. God knows we could probably do it, but I always feel super guilty whenever a TPK happens. Thank you all so very, very much. Thank you to everybody who gifted and resubbed. You all are phenomenal. Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. If I don't see you all until then. But in which time? Did you just roll a d6 because you leveled up again?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's what you get when you roll off every week. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we're going to go raid Chubby Waifu. Take care. 3, 2, 1. I think we're gone. I think we just raided the other location.
Wrong Chubby Waifu.
Wrong Chubby Waifu?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's offline.
Oh,
Oh well.
How do you spell Chubby Waifu?
It's a CHUBBEE. And then
Black-
you got the.
Black Irish. You can't do that to me, bro.
We rated her before. You didn't follow her?
No, I didn't. I don't save it into OBS.
No, I mean you should have followed her, and then when you raid, it should come up in your friends list. And you just heard her name.
Oh, that's what I didn't do. I just went straight to the downloads and went straight through it. Yeah, I didn't do that at all.
Ah, yeah.
Now I feel like a dummy. Sorry.
Oh well.
It's all good.
Did you guys have a good time?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got to make my pun.
Yeah. Now I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna take. Well, never mind.
Okay, but the play with your parents was what you were hoping for, right? And the way that I handled that.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some feedback afterwards, and then we can sort of figure out how to best finagle it.
Okay.
I'm always up for feedback, and I'm always up to try to make things better. There's going to be plenty of ways that I'm going to most likely butcher some things that you had in mind, and I'm sorry for that, but I'll do my best. I promise. Okay.
Oh, sweet mercy! I have access to 8th level spells now.
Oh, good to
Nice.
know. Now I know that I need to nerf you like crazy.
Yeah, I 10 levels in Ranger, and I'm gonna start doing levels in Rogue as
So-
well.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all very, very much. And take care of yourselves. Have a happy holidays if you celebrate Christmas. And wishing you guys all the best.
You too.
You too, man. See